Could you possibly rewind and come again?
What's going on, people? Level Up Media. So in this video I'll be speaking about one of my favorite tracks entitled Stressed Out by a Tribe Called Quest featuring Faith Evans. Now if you don't remember this one, you might be too young. This one came out, I want to say, early to mid 90s. It was featured on Tribe Called Quest's album called Beats, Rhymes and Life. I feel like this was one of the last inspirational hip-hop tracks from that era when hip-hop was something you could learn from and be inspired by. Now, I'm not saying there hasn't been any meaningful hip-hop tracks since then, but I'm saying hip-hop as a whole took a turn around that same time. So sources suggest that this single sold around 60,000 copies, which you can classify as a success, but in the grand scheme of things is a relatively small amount. So the beat is sort of like chilled boom bap. It's a very simple beat, but definitely a vibe. I think the beat is perfect for the overall tone of the track and what they're trying to convey. The lyrics are a mixture of storytelling and life observations that keeps you engaged and intrigued. Faith Evans, of course, doing what Faith Evans does, serenades the track with those soulful vocals on the chorus and towards the end. I think her voice on the track is the focal point that brings everything together and gives the track that inspirational energy. The arrangement of the track is just the right balance, in the sense that the rap verses are just the right length, not too long, not too short, just the right time before Faith Evans comes in on the chorus. And of course the message was simple but relatable. I don't think they could have picked a better way to convey the concept of being stressed out. They weren't necessarily preaching at you, they were putting themselves in your shoes, so to speak, and I think that's what made the track so relatable. So overall, this track stands the test of time and was one of the best tracks from the 90s. It wasn't the most high profile because, as we know, there was an abundance of quality music around at the time. But this was one of those gems in the background that would be a solidified timeless classic. So shout out to Tribe Called Quest and Faith Evans on this track. Definitely brings back the good times and the good vibrations. So that's all from me. Until the next time, I'll see you on the other side. Peace.